of like a minute where, wow, I think our house is about to break.
Sounds like jets going on.
It's coming!
Oh shit.
Guys, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Hey guys, and welcome to episode 53 of the Up Real Late podcast. My name is Scott Ellis. I'm joined here, as always, by Tim McGavick. How you doing, Grandpa?
Oh, my pinched nerve is doing fantastic.
Oh,
Sick.
What's that you say?
What's that, Sonny? That's my old man voice. So good.
That was disgusting.
That's my old woman voice. Get on.
It was going to be man, and then you just... The pitch
Scary.
was...
Oh, that was perfect.
It's like the pedophile from Family Guy?
Yeah.
Also here is Tyler Spitulski.
How's it going, guys?
Sick. And Adam Franey.
Hello. It's good to be back. I've been gone for like a week. Little did the listeners know. Cottaging. So.
No one...
You were gone?
The magic of podcasting, you never knew.
And now you know.
Let's just run down some of the topics we're going to discuss this week. We're going to be talking about our last scenes as usual. And we're also going to do our review of the week. This week is The Secret Life of Pets. And also we have some news topics later, including a couple trailers, including Imperium starring Daniel Radcliffe and Goat starring Nick Jonas, James Franco, among others. So if you guys do want to skip ahead to any of those topics, you can go into the description box below and you can skip ahead by clicking on the timestamps. And also don't forget to like our videos, leave a comment in the comment section, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like our stuff. So yeah, let's get into our last scenes, gentlemen. Who wants to... Tim?
Tim, go first?
Yes. What do you got for us this week, Tim?
I got a good one for you.
Better be.
A chance encounter on a train traveling through Europe leads Jesse and Celine to spend a night wandering around Vienna,
Sick.
where they discover more about love and life and each other than they ever thought possible.
Sick.
This is 1995, Before Sunrise.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Directed by Richard Linklater. Written by Richard Linklater, Kim Kierzan, and Julie Delpy?
I think it's Delphi.
Delphi, right? It's French, right?
Yeah.
Pronounced
And
Delphi.
Ethan Hawke were uncredited, but they are like reconned to credited for writing this.
Yeah. They like spitballed like script
Yeah,
for like
exactly.
months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even though Richard Linklater was the only credited writer on the first one,
Yeah.
they got credits on the other two.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of input
Yeah.
as far as the script. But
I thought it would have been like improv maybe or something. No?
That's the crazy thing. I think I told this to Scott when he was just finished reviewing. I was like, I'd heard that there's the story in this was amazing and like the acting is so good that you can't tell if parts are improvised or not, which you can't. Like
completely scripted.
that's what I read later. It was like completely scripted, like very 100% directed. Like that's
No
like you
improv.
don't improvise.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
no improv.
which is crazy when you see it because
Really?
like these two guys are just like
Feels
so
natural.
natural together. It's insane. I was like, holy fuck! I'm like invested in these people's lives. I was like, fuck, this movie is really good, man.
I gotta see these, man.
It's really good.
Backs me up with my flat back. Maybe.
And it like makes you want to watch like the next two.
Right?
What's the first one called, sorry?
Before Sunrise.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That's the first one.
So you only saw one.
Only saw the one. But fuck.
Did you watch it with Ashley?
No, I kind of want to now, but
Big mistake.
I know. It's a great romance movie, man. Like you get invested in the guys' lives. This, like directing isn't like stylistically, it's not anything special. It's just a lot of like long takes, but like there were long takes in this.
There were really long takes.
Yeah. Like just straight talking the whole time. Fucking insane. Great movie.
Beautiful.
Loved it. Beautiful story.
How about that? I don't know if I mentioned it, but there's one scene where they're in the record store.
Yeah.
And they're just
I love that scene.
they're listening on the headphones to the song. It's just a really long take of them just like listening.
Yeah, and like he would look at her,
They're just
and then
like
look
looking
away,
at each other and like looking.
and then
away.
she would look at him, and look away. I was
It's just
like,
like there's so much tension.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
so good.
It's good.
I want to vibe bang it.
No.
Wow.
Boy!
I loved it.
You can't. I won't allow it.
I loved it.
Just kidding.
For what it is, it's can't beat that.
Yeah.
Nothing you disliked about it then.
No, not
It's
really.
really hard to
Oh
dislike.
no.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Sounds about right.
Makes you want to watch the second one, right?
Yeah, I really want to.
Is there any like Oscar nominations or anything?
First one, no. Probably not.
Any of them? Do we
I think
know?
the second one and third one probably got writing noms.
They got writing.
Fire.
Fire,
Streets.
fire.
Sick. All right.
Well,
Anyone want to jump in next with their last scenes?
I will go next.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I have some more notes. I also watched Before Sunset, and I watched Before Midnight.
Don't
what?
fuck around.
Shut the fuck
Don't
up!
fuck around, you freak.
No, you didn't.
I watched them all 3 in one day.
You monster! I love it. I was waiting for that.
5-bang all 3 of them.
Whoa! Come on!
Before Sunset really leaves you off at a point where you're like, I want to fucking know what happens next with these guys.
Apparently.
It's the shortest one. Before Sunset's about an hour 20 minutes, and it takes place almost real time. The other one doesn't. It takes place like over hours.
Yes.
The second one's
Before
pretty much
Sunset.
an hour and 20 minutes, like their journey through Paris. So the second one takes place 9 years later. They both kind of done things with their lives. I won't spoil too much like where they were, but Jesse is in Paris on a book tour, and he meets Celine again.
Sorry, so the gap is real, like
Yes,
the movie's
9 years later, shot 9 years later.
set 9 years later.
I said 9 years later, yeah.
Yes.
Insane.
And you find out how they've changed. It's really cool because, like, in the second one, he asks her a question about resurrection, or if you believe in, not resurrection. Yeah, resurrection, I guess? Oh, no,
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation.
I remember that.
And her answers are different between the 2 movies.
Yeah.
The first movie, she's like, yeah, of course I do. And the second one, she's like, no. So, like,
So you know
they
it's
changed.
yeah.
They've changed over
yeah.
as people, right?
Oh my god.
And then the third one was really clever.
They're on
Pretty much
vacation
Jesse-
in Greece.
Yes, they're on a vacation in Greece, and there's some funny instances where like someone's like asking about his books because he's written 2 books called This Time and That Time, and the guys are like, which one was the first one? Was it this time or was that time the first one? I was like, that's funny because people mess up. Is Before Sunset the first one? Is Before Sunrise the first one?
I just did that.
Third base.
And and it finishes off again, kind of making you wonder what's happening. So I'm hoping there's like maybe a movie called After, or maybe there's a movie called like Before Noon. Like who the fuck knows, right? Like
Only 7 years to go,
Before
right?
7 more years.
Yeah. Before Dusk, or I don't know.
Yeah,
Something.
Before Dusk would be good.
I don't know, something else
Yeah.
like before.
I'll be talking to Scott more intimately about this movie since you guys haven't seen it.
Spoiler-friendly. A little shit.
Some crazy stuff goes down.
Great, right?
Really? I just wow.
Like
it's
the-
weird. Like I can't fathom it
It's
being
just
that.
the conversations are so natural. Like it's literally you're like watching real people,
Yeah.
Okay.
but like Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy are fantastic.
I'm blown away right now. Like, this sounds to me like
Hell.
the most boring movie.
It's not. It's
An
enthralling.
Ethan Hunt.
Hawk.
Sorry, damn it!
It's not Mission
This
Impossible.
is not as much as you want it to be.
I
It's
wish.
not Mission Impossible.
This is Ethan Hawke on a train talking.
There's only maybe
Sounds
15
amazing.
minutes of train.
Oh, okay.
The whole
That,
thing.
Don't worry. There's another 4 or 5 hours of Ethan Hawke talking though.
oh god.
But that first moment in the second movie, when like he looks over and she's there.
Yeah, fuck. And that last one too.
Good.
Oh come on, guys.
I guess I have to watch them. I gotta see what all this is about.
What all the
I'm
fuss
in.
is about.
Yeah.
And then Before Midnight is a bigger movie. There's like more characters in it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not just them two. They're on vacation in Greece at this guy's house, and there's like other couples.
There's actually there's a younger like couple in the third
the
one.
woman is from The Lobster.
Yes.
You know the maid.
Oh, I
Lobster.
know the maid.
Yeah, she's in it.
Oh, I know the maid.
Oh, I met the maid.
I do declare. Sorry.
All right. Anyways,
It's not even a lobster.
But yeah, 5-bang all 3. I already Scott. These are
guys are
Yeah,
fucked.
hey,
trolling.
Putting
I'm
all
not-
5 digits in there.
I'm not
It's
crazy.
rolling.
5 what?
let's just
I don't
blow
know.
right by that. Okay, I'm in. I'll watch them.
Tim, you sure you didn't watch like 5 more movies? No.
I also watched.
Oh shit.
No,
Calculator's filmography. Anyway,
All right, Tyler. Now that Tim's got that out of the way,
I've been waiting to do
what
that.
trilogy did you watch?
Can I go now? Yeah, I know, right?
Mission
Yeah.
Impossible, the
Yeah.
entire franchise.
That was me. Remember? I did all 4 before.
sickening.
A man deeply immersed in the Edinburgh drug scene, tries to clean up and get out.
The what drug scene?
Edinburgh.
Oh, Edinburgh.
What did I say?
I don't know. I didn't realize you said Edinburgh.
There. Tries to get out despite the allure of the drugs and influence of friends.
Trainspotting.
That train tie-in.
That would be 1996 Trainspotting.
You son of a bitch.
Yep.
I love this movie.
Yeah.
What did you think?
It was decent. It
Oh.
was decent.
Didn't love it.
Didn't love it. I liked it a lot, but I didn't. It's not a 5 bang.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. It was.
So it's gone from decent to really loved it
That was quick.
to not a 5.
It was a quick turn of events.
No, it was a very good movie. I really did.
Run
like
down the cast and the director one time.
Yeah, I'll just give her.
Why don't you?
Because I'm totally prepared for this. Ewan McGregor. Sorry, hold on. Adam.
Starring.
Ewan McGregor.
There we go. Ewan Bremner, whom I actually know from another movie. I'm not going to tell which one because you guys will laugh and then make me leave. Johnny Lee Miller.
You don't have to tell us to make us laugh and make you leave.
Yeah, who we can. That's going to happen in like 10 minutes.
It'll happen soon, don't worry.
Kevin McKidd, Robert Carlyle. And there's a couple other smaller no names I don't care about.
Bums, yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin McKidd hasn't done much. He was in Rome.
Other than
He
that,
starred in Rome.
no.
I thought I knew like
He was
everyone
like the
in it.
star.
He's on Grey's Anatomy, right now.
Johnny Lee Miller's got Elementary right now. I think that's still going.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Ewan McGregor's doing very well.
Obi-Wan spinoff.
Yeah.
You better hope.
Get hype.
Better hope.
Ewan Bremner, I know him from. You guys seen The Rundown? Rundown, anyone?
I've seen it a long
He
time
plays
ago.
the pilot. Yeah.
Incredible cast.
Declan, hilarious. Totally got him. Like, that's the only thing I've ever seen him in. And as soon as he started talking, I knew right away it was him. Awesome. Director, Danny Boyle.
Thank you, my boy.
Yeah.
Old.
It felt like a Guy Ritchie movie,
Thanks.
but without the funk. What would you guys say to that?
It's a movie
Gonna
from
last
the
for
UK.
life.
Yeah, like
Great soundtrack though.
great soundtrack.
Amazing.
I thought it had like the rock vibe. It had like the energy.
Kind of. It just seemed like it wasn't as upbeat as a Guy Ritchie movie was.
Yeah,
But it was just but it was
pretty dark
it was a
and
darker
morbid.
film.
Those nightmares though.
What do you
No.
think of that? Oh, well,
Those
hey,
baby,
now.
those fetus,
Yeah,
Babies on the
like
ceiling,
there
though.
was.
crawling fetuses.
I saw a side of
I'm in.
Ewan McGregor that I have never seen before.
That's Owen McGregor.
Sorry, Ewan McGregor. And there was I'm trying to remember what the other guy's name was. Robert Carlyle.
He was great.
Fucking psycho.
Now, who? I don't know the names.
He was Bigby.
See the guy who says "cunt" a lot.
Yeah, the super
Oh,
angry
cool.
one. That like he went and took his pool shot and totally pierced the cloth of the table and then went and punched some guy for no reason.
Yes. Now I
Freaking
remember.
psycho.
Now I recall.
Yeah, at the end of the movie, he flips again, like just complete nut.
Yeah.
But you know what? Very good movie. I really liked it. I'm excited for the second one. I want to see the second one.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot there was the second one. Jesus.
I was looking up. I'm pretty sure all 4 agreed to come back.
Come back.
think so.
Except
Yeah.
for one of them.
Whoever played Tommy,
Whoever played the guy that
his story went in a whole different direction, so he's not going to be there.
yeah.
Oh.
Kicked the proverbial bucket.
I think I know what you're saying.
Okay, I'd be around it a little bit more than that, but thank you.
Danny Boyle back.
I've heard Danny Boyle is coming back
I
as
think,
well,
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but just overall, just
They
great performances.
Started filming. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. It's filming.
Amazing.
Performances were great, shots were great, music was like this was just all around just a good movie.
I have to ask.
Mm.
Do you think they should keep the title porno? Are you with or against that?
They named it Porno.
Well, there's a sequel. There's a book sequel,
Yes.
Okay.
It's called Porno. What do you think?
which was based on a book in the first place.
Okay.
Trainspotting.
Yeah.
The sequel, called Porno.
I feel like this movie only has a huge cult following just because of the books. I feel like if they didn't call it Porno,
feel like it has a cult following because of the movie.
Do you think so?
I would agree.
The movie, yeah.
Because this is new to me.
brought it-
Cult classic
Yeah?
film.
Then you know what?
I mean, they could
Fuck
go
it, who gives a
Trainspotting
shit
too.
then? Call it Trainspotting 2.
I think
T2.
they
Revenge of the Train. Who gives a shit?
Actually, on
Judgment Day.
Yeah.
IMDb, the current title
Yes.
is T2 : Trainspotting 2.
Disgusting.
But I feel like that's just
That's
The
just a
working
placeholder.
title.
Working title.
Yeah.
They better have the balls to name it porno. Just because
and then play the
who's going to see
song
that?
Porno from Arcade Fire. Be sick.
That'd be
Just saying.
fire.
Be fire.
Well done, Tim.
Be fire.
Sick.
What are you rating it, bud?
I'm going to give this it's a heavy 3. No.
It's okay.
No.
It's not.
Alright.
No.
Yeah.
I give it a 4, but
You know.
fuck me.
Yeah.
I'm going to fuck myself, right?
Yeah.
I'll just
Please.
climb into a toilet and not come back out.
That scene really creeped me out.
That seems amazing.
The whole baby thing freaked me out. The fact he's like, okay, I'm off it.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
am I?
I'm gonna go do it again. I'm off it. I'm gonna go do it again. I'm off it. Okay, good. We're just gonna deal now.
Oh,
So now you gotta try some though. It's like
Bruh.
fuck. Right?
zero character development. Like
Yeah.
same guy all the way through.
20 years later, will he be?
We'll see. I'm excited to see what because
do
Ewan
they go?
Bremner looks nothing like his character now. Like
Hilarious.
doesn't look good.
That's what happens in real life, though.
Yeah, but
No,
comparing
that's
to Ewan McGregor,
You change.
you know, we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see this.
We'll see when the movie comes out.
Yeah, classic Scott. Well, guys, we'll have to wait and see.
We'll have
guys.
to wait and see.
Yeah,
Ultimately, we'll have to wait and see when it comes out.
Scott, what did you watch?
You know what? I watched a little movie. I know Adam was ready to go.
Some have kicked up the memory banks.
Let Adam just leave for a little while. He's a little incapacitated, foaming at the mouth. I watched a little movie starring Nicholas Hoult, Kristen Stewart, Guy Pearce. Yes, I watched Equals from this year, 2016.
Interesting.
It's coming out next week.
Interesting.
It's coming out next week. I got the old advanced
Scott has
press screening.
somehow he has mastered the ability of time travel
Yes.
and used it to go forward and watch Equals.
We're critics now. We get screeners
No.
all the time.
In an emotionless utopia,
The role she was born to play.
Kristen Stewart, born role. Two people fall in love when they regain their feelings from a mysterious disease, causing tensions between them and their society. Sort of a futuristic
Dystopian type, yeah.
thriller.
I like this concept. Let me tell you, Scott.
Tell me.
Tell him.
I love it. I love a nice indie sci-fi, like a dramedy with like a sci-fi
It
twist.
has that like
like The Lobster. or
that
something.
concept, that high concept thriller.
But not too like blockbustery, like a nice,
Mm.
nice nuanced film, you know?
Well, not great. It looks see, you're right. There's a great movie to be had here. I just it didn't hit for me.
Mm.
Okay.
Like
Why is that?
the world.
Case too.
Case 2,
How was
You know what?
a.k.a.
The
Mrs.
acting,
Podolsky.
the acting was good. The acting was good. Kristen Stewart was good.
Baffling.
She was good.
Impossible.
You know, it's really in her wheelhouse.
Okay,
She.
Kristen, just listen up.
Emotionless.
We're gonna start filming now. We want you to just. You remember Twilight? Just do exactly what you did,
Channel that.
and don't sleep with the director. Go.
Oh,
Thank you.
Savage.
You're a biggest fan too.
I am her biggest fan.
Yeah.
We're spending some time apart.
No, I'm just messing around. She was actually good, and her character, you know, not to spoil anything, but her character in this world, she's someone who is starting to like feel emotions. So she's not just that pure emotionless like drone.
Garbage can.
Yeah, she's actually starting to feel, I guess, emotions. And it's like the way these people in this society, they're like born and they're like implanted with this thing that basically forces them to like not experience emotions. So they're completely emotionless. And I'm not sure how exactly it works. They don't really explain it. But the way they explain it in the world is there's like this disease that you get called SOS that stands for something, and that's when people feel emotions, and they call it a disease. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying there's a disease. The disease is you can't feel emotion.
The disease is you can.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But it's like this. It's still like obviously, not obviously, but that's like what they're being told, right? That it's a disease.
Yeah.
But
A little more to it than that.
It sounds enthralling.
I think I know what you're hinting
you know
at.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. But there's lots of twists. Like that's not like the biggest like it's not a disease. Like it's the other way around. Like that's minor. That's a minor. That's a thread. But there's other more like character development twists that happen.
Yeah.
But the main problem I have with this movie is I don't know. I don't really care
Okay.
Okay.
about them.
Okay.
I can tell.
Ruthless.
And the amount of exposition that has to happen, where they have to explain a lot of what's happening, and I feel like if this movie was written better, that it would be subtle, and I would pick that up.
Yeah.
For the movie.
There's something else I've seen recently that does that. It like uses exposition.
As a crutch.
Yeah.
It's just lazy
Might be
filmmaking.
Independence Day.
That you've seen. I've heard that as a big complaint. So much exposition. It's
Yeah.
like just like lazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like
I hate when they're just talking.
I like when it's clever.
Yeah.
Like if they can think of some clever excuse to like sort of do it.
Yeah.
I hate
Like Children of Men, you're just like dropped into this like
That's exactly what I thought
dystopic
of.
world, and
Yes.
like they have that TV ad at the beginning that kind of explains like, oh yeah, the youngest person on the planet just died. And you're
When
like,
you said that, I
kind of
pictured
sets up, like,
Children
yeah,
of
there's
Men.
no obviously there's something going on if the youngest person is like 20, and then
Yeah.
you just see like stuff in the background that kind of hints towards like.
Well, yeah, in
problems.
Children of Men, there's the they find that the youngest kid on Earth
Yeah.
was
Shot
killed.
today.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Yeah.
That explains so much
Yeah.
right away, instantly.
In what, 20 seconds?
Yeah.
30 seconds? It's
That
amazing.
it doesn't feel lazy because the character is invested in, like they're watching it.
Yeah.
There's like a connection, and then it leads into something else that happens in the scene. Like it's just that's so much like more clever.
Yeah.
Whereas in this movie, he'll just be like watching the public service announcement. Or like an alert will come up on his like computer, and it'll just like be like an emergency broadcast or some bullshit.
Kind of like the Hunger Games, where like it just be like President Snow talking,
Yeah.
like this is happening.
I'm just gonna fill in these blanks here.
Yeah.
Like
Go to sleep, here's what's been happening.
yeah.
Fuck.
And there's some stuff later that might be spoilery, but
Oh.
it's the same thing. Just more public service announcements. Like it's ridiculous. Like if you guys watch this movie, you'll notice it too. Like it's just like really.
I think
Again.
Sean from Film Junk gave like 2.5
Yeah.
on Letterboxd. So I was like, ouch.
But I really liked the visual aspect of it, and the concept was interesting.
Was the director anyone of note?
Drake Doremus was the director, who I think he did Like Crazy.
Yeah, the Anton Yelchin like crazy drama or romance.
Is that newer? A newer movie?
2012-ish, maybe?
Yeah.
Somewhere there.
That's the only thing he's done.
Sounds familiar. Okay. Don't know his work.
So he's got that romance background, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a romance movie, I guess.
Romance heavy
It's
episode.
romantic. Is it romantic if they don't feel? I don't know. They're starting to feel. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. But yeah, and Guy Pearce is in it too.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you mentioned him. What's up with that?
He's kind of a supporting, like, mentor type character.
Interesting. GP, my boy.
Who also has the feels. Dem feels.
Did he ham it up?
Has dem feels.
No, he was,
Did he use his Australian accent?
no.
Interesting. Because
Is he
usually
like
when
the
he uses
Sultan?
that, he's fine.
He was very, like, subdued and, like, laid back in this movie. He wasn't in it a whole lot. It was mostly, like, Nicholas Hoult.
How's he?
Good. Yeah. I mean...
I like him. Outside the X-Men movies, strangely.
Yes.
Not crazy about him in X-Men, yeah.
Huh.
But, like, what I've seen him in outside.
I liked his, like... His character kind of had a bit of an arc. But,
He was a bit of a narc?
Yeah, I heard bit of
he had a bit of an arc.
He was an.
He was an artist, actually. Ironically. He was an illustrator, sorry.
Get it right, Scott. I thought you meant maybe a recording artist.
It was kind of a weird juxtaposition in this, like, emotionless world. He's doing this, like, expressionistic paintings of stuff.
Odd.
It was really bizarre.
Bizarre.
Like, you think it would be, like, black and white or, like, just, like, very perfect. Like, I don't know.
Here's a house.
Because there's no emotions.
This one's a cat.
Like, it would be, like, photorealistic or something, but it wasn't. It was, like, really... I don't know, it was bizarre. But I did really like the visual, like the world that I visually saw. Not that it was, like, created, like with the dialogue. I liked what it looked like. Like, it looked good. Like, there was some interesting cinematography, but... yeah, overall, it's pretty forgettable. Like, it didn't really, like, connect all that well. Like, a year from now, I'll be like, yeah, that one Emotionless movie with Kristen Stewart. Yeah.
And I'm like, every movie she's
Right.
ever done.
Right?
So,
It's okay, man.
Yeah, there wasn't enough to really, like, push it over the edge to, like, get that cult sci-fi,
yeah.
you know, kind of
To know the lobster.
underrated sci-fi, you know. It just didn't quite hit it for me. So for me, it's like a heavy 2. Yeah.
Ouch.
It's not a 2. It's not like a 2.5. It's like a heavy 2. I don't know what that means.
Heavy 2 for case 2. What it means.
Yeah.
Equals man.
Like, it wasn't horrible. It just was just so
Bleh.
blah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Adam?
Well, I guess it's time for my...
Cut to the fucking
All right.
chase.
You know, we could cut out 20 minutes from each episode if you would stop doing that.
I guess it's time for my last scene. Wait, did I say last scene? Or did I say the last samurai? Scotty.
Worst segue ever.
So I watched The Last Samurai, if you couldn't tell. 2003.
TC.
Get hype from my boy, TC.
Ken Watanabe.
An American military advisor embraces the samurai
Peter
culture
Pettigrew.
he was hired to destroy after he's captured in battle. Starring Ken Watanabe, Tom Cruise, William Atherton, Chad Lindbergh, Billy Connolly. Had no clue he
Billy
was in
Connolly?
it.
Yeah, he
in
plays
this?
the general at the beginning, right? Or something?
Astonishing, yeah.
What?
Not a huge role, but he is
Great
in it.
in his role.
Great in his role. Tony Goldwyn and a plethora of fine Asian actors that I dare not try to pronounce. And Timothy Spall, as you mentioned. P.T. Pettigrew. One guy didn't realize till like the last scene of the film was in it. Scott Wilson. You'd know him from Walking Dead. Plays Herschel.
Nice.
Blew my mind.
Herschel's in this?
Yeah. Played Ambassador Swanbeck. He was like the U.S. ambassador.
Right. Kind of later on in the movie.
Baffling,
He
yeah.
made an appearance, yeah.
He has like the balding hair, like half bald. This movie's fucking amazing.
Right?
This movie blew me away.
So it's not like nostalgia. For me, it's
No.
like nostalgia. I love this movie.
Okay. Right.
And it's nostalgic because I watched it a long time ago.
Yeah, me too. It's a really good movie. But I saw this when I was like 14.
Okay. And that's what I felt.
So first time, you felt...
Going into it, I was like, yeah, like everyone says like, oh yeah, like that's great. Well, not great. That's a really good movie, but like I haven't seen it in 10 years. That's like what I got from everyone, right? So I'm like, uh-oh, like will this hold up?
hold up?
I don't. I have zero nostalgia goggles, and I thought it was amazing. Like, just amazing.
Sick.
Directed by Edward Zwick, reuniting with TC on the new Jack Reacher tie. Got hype.
Yeah, okay.
The guy was
Eddie Zwick.
quite the film resume. Did Glory, this, Blood Diamond, and then just Bizarre after that. Love and Other Drugs, Pawn Sacrifice, now Jack Reacher. Yikes. Lucky for him, I did go back and watch Last Samurai. Is it Jack Reacher? Never go back?
Yeah.
Tie? Oh.
I know, I got
Oh, you just didn't laugh because it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just grab that katana just like that guy.
Oh, shit. Finally.
You
Fitting
get
seppuku.
the seppuku reference.
Yes.
The Harikari reference.
Yeah, it's just, I love the type of story it is. It's that kind of classic, like, Dances with Wolves, Avatar kind of formula.
Like fish out of water.
Yeah. And then, like, you know,
Thrown into a new culture, having to experience it.
learning, having that full character arc of, like, learning to accept them and everything. Just amazing. I don't know how much I can say. It just felt like a true epic also. Kind of blew me away.
It's long.
The battle scenes.
It's long. There's 500. I was reading there's 500 Japanese extras for that final battle scene.
Yeah.
Like, that
Crazy.
blows my mind.
Well, watch Ron. Okay.
Get stunned on. That's like what? 30,
Get blown out of the water.
20 years before? 30 years before?
30
like
years
84,
before.
85. Insane. I funny enough, when I was watching this, I was like, I need to see Ron now.
Yeah.
Because this is amazing. And like, Ron's the OG, right? Yeah, Ken Watanabe. Something funny, Tim?
You said OG.
Thank you. Ken Watanabe, nominated for an Academy Award.
He was?
Yeah.
For this?
His
Wow.
first ever English-speaking role. Just let me just shit on everyone.
Stunt on the Academy.
Yeah. We come over from Japan and just snatch one of those noms. Fire.
He's great.
He
Yeah,
killed
he was
it.
very
Loved
good.
his character.
Incredible. Like, that was the thing I loved about this movie. It's not like you're like, damn, like Ken Watanabe, Tom Cruise, they're acting their ass off. I wish they had a better movie to support them around their performances. Their characters were amazing.
Yeah.
The characters were written so well. Like, they're so deep. Like,
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, you first meet him, he's an alcoholic, like PTSD suffering guy, and he's like acting out Civil War reenactments for like a crowd, like just like
For like cash.
yeah, for like cash, and he's just spending the cash on booze. He like sleeps backstage, like at these plays, and it's just like he's in hell because this is like reinvigorating his PTSD, having to reenact it every day. So he's just killing himself.
Still going through hell. I mean,
Yeah. And it was cool seeing TC as kind of like a scrubby, like bum looking guy.
Yeah.
He had like bags under his eyes, kind of looked like shit.
Long hair, like scruff.
Scruff, yeah. And, you know, that's kind of a criticism that he's always like the pretty boy, too cool for school guy in movies, right?
Yeah.
It was cool to see him grunge it up. I thought he was amazing, his performance. Yeah, it was just awesome. Like, I loved also, it was beautifully directed. Edward Zwick, the guy's done like 2 amazing movies to me. I love Blood Diamond. I don't
Great
know
movie.
what you guys think.
Great movie.
Right?
Yeah.
I love this movie. I don't know what the Rotten Tomatoes score.
Glory's really good also.
I need to
Glory's
see
great.
Glory, yeah.
Haven't seen Glory.
I heard it's great.
Yeah.
I love the way he directed toward the beginning. Tom Cruise was, well, an amazing scene where he's...
Where he fights them off? Is that what? Or
Yes, but before that, when he's screaming at that one Japanese soldier to shoot him,
yeah.
incredible. He's like teary-eyed, just like berating this guy, like, tell him if he doesn't shoot me, I'll shoot him. Pulls out like a pistol. The guy's like terrified. It's amazing. And he's doing that to just show them that these soldiers aren't ready. Like, they're clearly not ready yet for war.
Yeah.
And their idiot like commander sends them in anyway. But the way that scene's filmed, where they first go at the samurai, I loved it. It was like a dream like sequence. Like
Super foggy.
yeah, right? So you remember?
Yeah.
It's like super
100%.
foggy, like cameras just sort of panning through the trees, and you just see their armor like riding through on the horses like in slow-mo, and they just kind of look like demons or something. There's like the big dragon head armor and like all that different stuff. Like, amazing. Because it put me in the mindset of like the soldiers.
Yeah, it was trying to put you in what they would feel
Right?
seeing these
like
samurai.
terrified. Like, oh my god.
Like demons in the mist. Like
Exactly. And that's what they kind of taught them to think. They call them like savages and everything. Tom Cruise, Mr. Never Phone In a Performance, did 2 years of training for this movie with sword fighting classes and like learned how to speak Japanese. Took like Japanese classes for like 2 years. Blows my mind.
Sake! Sake!
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Hilarious.
It's great.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, he wakes up after being captured. Just first thing I was like, sake!
That's the only word he knows is sake.
Yeah,
at
and
that point.
I'm thinking in my mind, like, of course, fucking alcoholic would know sake. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with the 5 bang.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Nothing I didn't like. Just a great emotional ride, epic action drama. Just, I don't know. I loved it.
Sick.
Yeah. So this guy's 2 Edward Zwicky, 2 5 bangs for me. Blood Diamond in this.
Awesome.
Don't know why he made Love and Other Drugs. Bizarre.
5 bang.
Shit in other movies.
I'm fucking watching his whole filmography. Nice.
You just got that.
Just got it. So I'll be seeing Jack Reacher Never Go Back for some reason because of these 2 movies.
All right.
I love them samurai movies. I think this is the movie that ignited that passion
The passion.
for samurai movies for me. Because I don't know why, I just love that genre. Ever since I saw this movie,
It's
I'm
amazing.
like,
I
it's a good like entry point because it's very Hollywood still.
Yeah,
So-
that's how I felt. I haven't seen many samurai movies, and now I want
I want to see more of that like culture. That's what I felt after I watched that.
Me too.
I'm like, this is sick. I want to see more like epic samurai battles.
You need to spend a year in Japan, Scott.
Yeah, seriously.
You just spend the rest of your life there
Shit.
with seppuku.
See you
Please.
guys.
Leave.
Yeah.
Sick.
We got you a plane ticket.
Let's get into our review of the week, though. Nice little animated flick. It's taking over the box office this week. The Secret Life of Pets. Directed by Chris Renaud and Yaro Cheney. Starring Louis C.K., Kevin Hart, Jenny Slate, Eric Stonestreet, Albert Brooks, among several others. Tim.
Well,
Tim's a little synopsis,
Do
will
your
ya?
thing.
Tim Knopside for us.
Max is a fun-loving and loyal dog who waits all day for his owner Kate to come home. But when she brings back another dog named Duke, Max tries his best to get rid of the new guy, but soon finds himself on the run in the Big Apple.
Nice.
The Big Apple.
Yeah.
Nice. What do you guys think?
What do we think?
The Secret Life.
Better start off with Tim.
Oh,
since
Pets.
it's fucking his most
Timmy.
anticipated movie.
You know
you
I
like
like
them animated flicks.
You know I like anime flicks.
Yes.
Animated.
You know I like talking animal flicks.
You do, Tim.
Yeah.
You take your animated flick.
Yeah.
You
You're
take
talking animals.
You're talking animals.
It's a lot to live up to.
And what does that equal up to?
Leaves you with a pretty decent pile of shit. Apparently.
Yes!
Yeah, not a fan of this movie. Did not like it. Laughed maybe once.
That makes me so happy. I don't know why. I just love seeing your dreams crushed.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
I liked the first 10 minutes when they're inside the apartment building.
I think meant Minions.
No. And then once they leave the apartment building, it just gets into like this crazy hijinks that I don't like. Like Zootopia, I don't mind animals driving cars in Zootopia because it's a world where like animals are like dominant species and talking and walking. But like this is like where all humans are hearing are dogs barking, but then secretly they're like driving cars, like
Crashing cars.
Not
Not just driving cars inconspicuously.
Yeah.
So it's like The Secret Life?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yeah.
literally
I don't know.
people could have died.
Yes. Yeah, I don't like when
Minor
like
nitpick. Minor nitpick.
People
like-
could have
I
died.
don't know.
So
These movies need like rules. So I'm like, if humans can only hear them bark and they're not actually like talking, then
Yeah.
don't have them driving cars. It like takes two. I don't know.
Screenwriting 101.
Might be a nitpick because
Bit of a nitpick.
stuff, but still. It wasn't just that. It just in general wasn't funny. I hate Kevin Hart and that whole like cute animal with like
Snowball.
a tough guy voice. I'm just like, yeah, Zootopia did that with that little fox, and it was way funnier. Sorry, but
It was a mouse. Yeah, was it a mouse? Was he a mouse?
he's one of those big-eared foxes.
Fennec Fox.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like the Godfather, like mouse.
That also too. Good example, thank you.
Right.
Yeah, not funny.
How about that?
Ashley saw it with me.
And
Yeah, Ashley's Corner.
Also, did not like it.
Really?
As soon as the movie ended, I was like, "So what? So what did you think?" And she's like, "Did not like."
Shocking.
Did not like. Yeah,
wow.
both did not
Well,
laugh. My audience was like losing it too, like laughing their asses off the whole time.
Oh yeah,
I was just like,
the theater. Me and Ty saw it together. The theater we were in was just like a bunch of little kids, so they're like screaming, screeching in enjoyment. They loved it.
There was one mom behind me that was just laughing her ass off.
yeah,
the
there were a
entire
couple
time.
moms that were like
Just
killing themselves.
dying.
That Kevin Hart.
Like I'm not sure
So funny.
if she was drinking or something, but she was just
So
loving
small.
the entire movie.
She at the theaters with kids probably was drinking.
Probably.
Kevin Hart like
Yeah.
drops some like he like poops himself later on.
Yeah.
Kids dying. Hilarious.
Well, if they're in my theater, they'd be
Well,
dying all right.
Let me jump in. Let me jump in here, boys.
Oh, shit.
Tim, you mentioned that
Shit.
Snowball is a character we felt before, like maybe seen before in other movies.
Yeah.
How about this entire plot?
Yeah.
This entire concept.
Yeah. Seen it.
Toy Story, anyone?
Yeah.
With pets, yeah.
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 Literally, you. What
Disgusting.
did you write your synopsis of?
Yeah.
Just replace Woody with Max.
Yeah.
And Duke with
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Literally Toy Story.
Yeah.
Literally no.
It is, yeah, because they get paired up and they get lost together. Yeah. And then
Max
become
is by himself.
Yeah.
Max / Woody by himself.
It's a little
Feels-
different.
No, it's pretty much the same. Little Bo Peep is the fluffy white
Digit?
dog.
Yes.
He's in love with Woody, but then he's like, ooh, Buzz, ooh.
Yes, but they don't have Kevin Hart and his band of merry men chasing them the entire movie.
But it's like an amalgamation though, because
In the second one.
Woody goes missing, right? In Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
And then they have to go rescue him,
Yes.
right? In Toy Story 2. And I feel like
In Toy Story 3.
Snowball is almost like the third one with the like fuzzy, I forget the names of the characters in Toy Story. But they're at like the daycare.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. He's like a fuzzy bear, but yet he's like bad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's like chasing them.
Yeah.
Like
True.
all the elements have been done before.
Yeah.
Like that's the one problem I had with it, and it's kind of a big problem. Is there's no creativity. The concept is a good concept.
Yeah.
What
I
happens
would've
when your
preferred-
pets are alone? It's great.
This is what I said when I talked to Ashley. I was like, give me a movie that takes place only in that apartment building. Like, you don't leave that apartment building and just see, like, what these pets are up to. Just have them, like...
Within it doesn't have. They don't have to go to Brooklyn.
Yeah, you don't have to get... It doesn't have to be, like, a big chase adventure movie. Just have them in this building. All the pets are, like, interacting. Make them, like, have something, maybe. Like, maybe there's like, a new dog on, like, the top floor who's, like, taking over as, like, the cool dog in town or
It can be
whatever. Just
contained,
make
yeah.
it that. You don't need this big, like, adventure movie where they're driving cars and going through sewers.
And it's not even with the size of the world for me. It's that the story beats are the exact same as Toy Story.
Yeah.
There's no like sugarcoating. It's literally the exact same. All these elements have been like picked.
Yeah.
Like some of the points where I did really laugh was when it like did different things. Like for me, like I did laugh probably more than you did.
Lots a few times.
I know I did laugh
Not
more
overly.
than you did.
Like for example, when they go to the sausage factory.
Yeah, that scene was random.
WTF? I actually laughed pretty hard
That
at
scene
how
was fucked up.
at how ridiculous it was. Like I laughed at that. Also, Albert Brooks as Tiberius.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
that was
the
cool.
Hawk.
That was cool. I did like.
He was pretty hilarious. How he was like fighting back the urge to like literally kill them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that was pretty dark.
I was praying he would.
And also, see, I like the dark humor. Like
There was quite a bit of dark humor in this, actually.
especially with the old dog who's like missing legs.
the paralyzed dog. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of like death humor
Yeah.
with him. They just like think he's gonna croak any minute.
They referenced that.
And there was a lot of jokes about that, and that I thought that was pretty like acutely done. Like it wasn't like over the top, but like it's kind of like for the parents, you know, in the theater. So I like some of those elements because they were pretty different, you know, from what we've seen before in like animated movies. But like those specific things that happened, but overall, not great. Because that whole Toy Story thing just really rubbed me the wrong way.
Well, you can look at any animated movie, and I feel like you'd find elements from other... Like, there's only so much they can do with a kid's movie. You know, like, there's only so many different stories you can do, and you have to kind of take elements from all movies.
No, because you look at Zootopia this year, that's just, like, super original.
And also look at Inside Out. I mean, come on. I can always point to that. That's so original.
I'm sure if you gave me... like an hour, I could come up with a couple different ways that like a couple different movies that Zootopia had stolen from. A couple different things.
Go ahead. I'm just kidding.
I'd say that's
Zootopia, yeah.
For any movie, like for any kids movie, like any anime movie. There's
but this one's so obvious though. It's so
is it obvious?
Clear.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it? Have the kids who are seeing this? Have they seen Toy Story? No. So
God, I hope.
That doesn't make it okay.
I'm just saying, like, it's not like they just went and reused a movie that just came out. This is like classic two buddies.
It's only, you know, it's probably 20 years old now.
Yeah,
it's fucking depressing.
Like, don't get me wrong, we're 20-year-olds watching the movie, so
hilarious. Ty, what'd you think of the film?
I thought it wasn't a masterpiece, but I thought it was funny. I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. I didn't walk out thinking it was. I'd wasted time or money. I thought it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
I utter silence.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I didn't like how they weren't very creative with the story and how they basically took a lot from Toy Story. But it doesn't mean I hated it. Like, for what it was, like, it was popcorny, like, entertainment. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't hate it. There were things I liked.
A lot of the characters I like, because like not a lot of depth in with the toy, like in Toy Story 1 with the secondary characters, not a whole lot of depth. You know, Bo Peep, not a whole lot going on there. Gidget, a lot going on there. Like, it's like, yes, she loves Max, but is she the same character? Absolutely not. I'd say she's a totally different character. Is she in love with the main character? Yes. But other than that, I'd say there's nothing between the two characters.
There's not much development for either, but
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't. Yeah. I'd say it did follow like very similar storyline to Toy Story.
You can't really deny that.
I can't. No, that I can't. But I did enjoy it.
That's fair. That's okay. Adam, you've been staying kind of quiet over there.
Well, Scott, you want to know what I thought of the film?
Oh my God! Seriously, 20 minutes.
I honestly really did think it was totally and utterly forgettable and borderline shit.
Alright.
So moving on to the news, what do we got? No, I just didn't crack a smile once.
Really?
Totally found it unfunny. I was hyped because like the day before I found out Louis C.K. was in it. Because I didn't know anything about this movie, right? And I'm like, holy shit, Louis C.K., my man. Like,
I love the trailer.
Get hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I see the trailer? I would have watched it on.
There's some moments that I loved in the trailer that
I don't remember the trailer at all.
I thought were like funny in the movie, but
yeah, I kind of like, I guess,
like the System of a Down, like Poodle.
Yes, I remember that.
Happened inside the apartment building.
Didn't laugh though.
Yeah.
I smirked at Louis C.K. just from his delivery, just a couple times, just like when he called the other dog, like, you are kind of like an old ratty blanket kind of dog. I thought that was like cute. I don't know, like, yeah, just not. I hate this Illumination studio.
Despicable.
What are they called? Illumination Productions. Disgusting. Like they had a trailer for this movie called Sing before with the koala bear, Matthew McConaughey. I thought that looked like garbage.
Did you guys catch the Sing poster in the movie?
I was gonna say I read about that. There's a Sing poster in the movie.
It was on the bus. It was on the back of the bus that they drive at the end.
It, no.
As it's spinning around, you see like it's like on the back of the bus when it's spinning.
I hate the Minions with a passion. Like, disgusting.
Yeah, the short that played before.
I felt so stupid. Like, I'm like, this is making me stupider. Like, I wouldn't let my kids watch that. I feel like it would just melt their brains. Like, what are Minions? It's like pandering to, like, infants.
Yeah.
There's, like, yellow smush balls with no anything of any substance. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You mentally want them to be smush balls. You want to
Please.
really crush them.
If you know what I mean.
Yes.
I liked Albert Brooks, wanted him to eat everyone. Because I didn't like any characters. I was, like, begging for him to get that guinea pig, man. It's like, please, whoever that guinea pig is, just eat that.
I was hoping that he would literally kill one of them. And it would get dark.
I'd be like all in.
Just
for that.
swoop on them.
Like no one would notice, and the movie would just kind of carry on.
Yeah.
There's so much potential.
I don't like Kevin Hart really. I get like the gimmick and like people like him because he's safe and he's like funny short guy, whatever, with like all the energy, spaz short guy. But I found him the most fun character. I just thought I don't know. Surface
Let me
level.
cut in.
All right. Destroy me.
I thought Kevin Hart
It was god awful.
in Secret Life of Pets was a stinking pile of shit.
Okay. And you know what, Scott? That's fine. That's fair.
He was absolutely horrendous. Just
I
screaming like, oh my god.
Well, that's what they wanted.
Hideous.
They
on a
wanted,
surface level, I was like, he's a screaming bunny. I don't know. I didn't think
It was funny for the
it didn't
first
make me
minute.
Angry.
And then
Yeah.
an hour later, I'm like, this. Oh god, why?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's a funny concept, but
My one problem with Kevin Hart on the whole is that he's been typecast.
Oh yeah.
And every movie he
Oh,
does,
He is
he's the
Kevin Hart.
exact same character.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would like him more if he did something else. I'm not saying it would be good. I just want to see him do something else.
well, isn't he doing the Untouchables?
I was gonna say that gives me like I'm a little bit hopeful about the Untouchables. Maybe see him actually try to act, and you never know.
His agent's probably like, Kevin,
We
we
gotta
need to do something different here.
Yeah, the facade is wearing off.
Yeah.
We gotta actually get you to
He's
play
going
a
to be
character.
redoing Jumanji with The Rock
And Jack Black.
and Jack Black. So, like,
Yeah, he's gonna have to act.
I think he's gonna be a
now.
nervous, shouty guy in that one.
yes, he's going to be a small,
Yeah?
loud,
Can he play that though?
nervous,
I don't know if he can.
unsure of himself, not a lot of confidence, but still kind of loud at the same time. It's a weird combo. But he's going to make it work, and he's just going to keep doing that.
This movie, yeah, that's all I can say. Just meh. Just forgettable. I guess I didn't like hate it with a passion. Like, it didn't make me angry, but it's totally meh. It's so unforgiving when you don't laugh, like, in my opinion. Like, nothing was funny to me. Sorry, Ty. But, like...
I wasn't curled over laughing the
unforgiving.
entire time, but, like, there was, like...
Here's the thing, it's just, I laughed a few times, but
baffling.
it wasn't like, that's so funny. It was like, this is what am I watching right now? This is so fucked up. Like,
I think I had that. I may have laughed, like...
this is
what the
ridiculous.
fuck is this?
Laugh?
Yeah. Like, when Kevin Hart was, like, talking... Like, the dark stuff you guys were talking... I think he was talking about killing someone.
Killing the owners.
Did he? Well, when he was in the water, he was talking about, like, drowning someone or, like...
Oh, the
putting
snake! Oh, the
someone's
snake!
body
Like
underwater.
when the cobra died. That was hilarious.
Hilarious is very generous.
No, I was like he
That's
was going
very
on
generous.
about the snake, and that was just so funny.
I just kind of laughed like, oh, dark for a kids movie. Okay, it's the best.
He's just like floating on
That's
the
the best
wood,
thing to
just like, he was so young, and he just like went on. And I thought it was very funny. I
And when
laughed.
he said, "Did you say Ronnie had that coming? He probably deserved to die
Yeah.
or something."
Yeah.
That I got.
Like,
with a
granted,
smirk.
he bit a lot of people, and
Yeah.
maybe he deserved it, but no.
He's like, he probably had that coming a long time ago.
Just like Lenny, and they kept going back to Lenny, the duck headed, the goose
That's
that
one
had
thing.
died,
Lenny. Yeah.
and like they kept going to this like memorial on the wall of like this goose that had died.
It's hard. Like, I legit, like, I don't know. I found Zootopia a good movie, and I found it hilarious. So, like,
there was more to Zootopia.
yeah, like in direct comparison,
It was a stronger movie. It was definitely a
It's
stronger.
like a
movie.
Civil
'Cause
War.
it had like social, like there was
Yeah, there was
more
it was deep.
impact. Yeah,
It had
it was
heart,
trying to.
you know?
It has
You
it
learn-
had a message.
He took something away from it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like one of my
this
cousins,
is just
one of my cousins mentioned like, why are they doing Secret Life of Pets? And I was like you shouldn't have to say that. Like, kids movies can be marketed to kids, but something like Zootopia can have substance. It can be well written, right? It can be well voice acted.
And it was.
It can be a good movie. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
This is like a good example of like, oh, why would you go see that? That's for kids. I feel like this was just aimed to like make.
Because like, what's the
small
message?
children
What's the
laugh.
message of Secret Life of Pets?
There isn't.
The message is when you leave home for work, your pets do some crazy shit.
The message is like, we're gonna make money off your kids laughing.
And sweaty.
Sorry, you're someone's kid.
Thanks, man.
Like when Kevin
I
Hart
mean,
shits himself.
they don't think
come
that
on,
way,
man.
It was.
Yeah.
Can't even count
I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Sorry, Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah.
You should have stayed a secret,
that. Yeah, the laughing bafflement was like,
Tim.
for me it was the sausage factory where like the sausages were like dancing to grease.
I don't
was like-
remember this at all.
I was just
I might have
laughing because
dozed
I was
off.
like, what the shit is happening? Right
Sausages dance to grease.
now? Yeah.
I think I dozed off at that part. You want to fill me in?
I don't even.
They get so
They got, like, a
high
sausage
off
high.
of sausages that they go into like this dream sequence where like everything is made out of a sausage,
It's my dream.
and like they're dancing and like eating them, and there's like little sausages like with like pickle.
But there's, like-
skirts on like dancing, and like the dogs will come up and like bite the head off.
Yeah,
the
yeah, like
sausage.
the sausage are like dancing, like smiling, and then they just like eat their head off. I was like
No.
incredulous.
And they're singing to that Grease song at the end of Grease. We come together. That song. Fucked.
See, that was so bizarre that I laughed because it was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Didn't fit.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it didn't fit at all. Like, at all.
I was like, "What's happening? Like, is this like literally what is happening?"
I was like, oh
Do
god,
you
did
actually not
someone
remember
edit
that,
in Sausage
Adam?
Party into this kid's movie? Like, is this
Yeah.
what's happening right
Oh
now?
shit.
That was hilarious.
Sausage Party connections.
See, now that would have been good. I would have loved that.
Yeah,
Do
that,
better, Illumination. It looks like you won't be with Sing. You guys disagree with me? What do you
This thing
think?
looks awful.
Okay,
Sing
thank
looks
God.
like a pile of shit.
Yeah, I'm not quite for that.
Thank you. Makes me
Storks
feel better.
looks funny.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
We saw a trailer for it a while ago.
also saw a trailer for it before.
Good luck, Illumination. I mean, they just made $103 million fucking dollars, so fucking
Get ready for
Secret Life Pets 2.
Secret Life
No,
with
see-
more pets.
Bunny's revenge.
Okay, the one thing the cat. Did you guys laugh at the cat?
No.
I thought the cat was fine.
Which cat? There's only
Chloe?
one cat.
There's only one cat. Yeah.
The-
Oh no, yeah, the big one. Yeah.
See, this is my problem. I like the movie when they're in the apartment because the cat's talking but like doing cat things.
Yes.
But then when they're outside the apartment, they're like driving cars and like going through sewers and like just doing like
Using
crazy
scissor
things.
lifts
Yeah, like
and-
either
No,
have them
pet
do like
things.
human things or have them do pet things.
Sleep till Brooklyn.
Bugged me. It bugged me.
Half-star bump for the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, I was kind of thrown off.
Just
by that.
kidding.
I was
It's
like,
not.
why did they put that in there?
Negative half-star bump because that song is overplayed now and as like being like a badass song
Savage.
when people are doing like rebellious things.
They were going to Brooklyn.
Pretty badass.
It's overplayed now. Sorry.
Yeah, fuck it. Alright. I tried, Kevin Hart.
But half-star bump for System of a Down.
Bounce. Yes. You know what? Fuck it. 5 bang. No.
I did like that they had
Headbang.
that they. I don't know. I still like that even though I saw it in the trailer and I
Yeah,
never saw it.
I still did enjoy that.
I'll
I
be
thought that was
honest,
pretty.
I-
That was pretty funny.
Yes. If
That's
I
cool.
hadn't seen
Leonard.
it every single day in the trailer, I would enjoy it more.
Yeah.
Right?
So we want to give our ratings and then maybe get into spoilers if we want.
Yeah.
The Freyster gives it a 2.
Too.
Just a 2. Below average, not good. Not a pile of shit, but not good.
I haven't given any thought to my rating, but
Okay. You wanna come
yeah,
back, or-
it's a 2.
I'm so happy you guys like agree for the most part. I was so scared to come in here and tell you that I thought this was meh. I thought it was gonna be a Finding Dory situation where I would get eaten alive. I know what you're
Dory
thinking.
was meh.
Yes, this does make me think Finding Dory was better.
Light 2 from Tim.
Savage.
Even worse.
Savage.
Guy, where's your 5 bang? Let's hear it.
Light 3.
Holy fuck! I thought he was gonna say like heavy 4 or something.
That's fair. That's fair.
Anything spoilerish that you want to talk about? Cool.
Hold on.
Sick.
Is that a cricket?
At the end, when I was expecting something like when they get along, okay, great, okay, yeah, and then Kate, thank you.
Yes.
Kate.
Don't
when
know
she
why I
comes
know
in-
that.
I thought she was like when like they're sitting at the door. I thought she was gonna open the door and she's gonna have like a boyfriend or something like that.
Yeah.
And then that was gonna be like,
That would have been.
yeah. And I'm like, duh, what?
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
I didn't anticipate that.
No.
I did not
Okay.
anticipate that.
I like.
I got nothing really spoilery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gidget was funny. She was like
Spoil.
just super intense, just flying around, kicking.
That's a
everyone.
Zootopia connection for you. She voiced the sheep in Zootopia.
She did voice.
Who?
She was
What?
Jenny
Jenny
Slate.
Slate.
Really?
She has a very distinct
Baffling.
voice.
Yeah.
Very distinct voice.
It's like Albert Brooks. I was like, Albert Brooks is in this?
I know. I was like, what the fuck?
The second, is he a hawk? I think he's a hawk.
Yeah.
The second
Falcon.
Tiberius starts talking, I'm like,
At first,
what the hell?
I was like,
Yeah.
well, that sounds like Albert Brooks. Obviously, it's not him though. I just thought, I don't know. It's like Pixar, and maybe he like.
I
Can't
thought
do
this
other
was
stuff.
like DC Marvel, where
Yeah.
they can't like cross like act in movies.
Pixar's like, no, we locked down the Brooks man.
I thought it was Alan Arkin at first.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
actually
you.
okay with that.
Thank you.
That's fine.
I also thought that Max was freaking Jason Sudeikis, but it was a very sarcastic kind of like. I thought,
Yeah.
give me that.
Could have been, yeah. That's,
Okay.
that's not a bad comparison
Oh, thank God.
for voices, as far as voices goes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I've got nothing to say.
I got nothing.
There's not much to say about it.
Go check it out.
Or don't.
Nothing super spoilery.
Go watch Zootopia again on Blu-ray.
There's no like crazy twists or anything. We've seen it before. Toy Story. So.
You had to fit that in at the end. Eh?
That
You had to.
story.
We've seen it before. Go watch Toy Story.
Yeah,
Like-
seriously. Let's get into our news topics. A couple of trailers this week came out. Nothing huge. A couple of smaller flicks. But some big actors. Some big names in these movies.
Ooh.
Firstly being Imperium, starring Daniel Radcliffe as an FBI agent who goes undercover in a white supremacist terrorist group to do stuff.
Yep.
What do you guys think about it?
They didn't really give us a whole lot. Like, we don't know what he's doing, why he's doing what he's doing. Like, we don't have a lot for this.
I got a lot
That's
from
the
this.
problem
You did?
with trailers
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
They just don't give enough away.
Yeah, like he's
Sorry.
he's an
Fuck
FBI
you.
agent. You know, he was in the army or something. They said, and he doesn't have a criminal record, or he doesn't. He's just, yeah, and he's able to join this white supremacist group to infiltrate them, and obviously gain their trust. Figure out what they're planning. They're planning some terrorist activity, some bombings perhaps, and he's got to stop them. What more do you want?
Okay, is he British or American in this?
American.
He's American.
Okay, because in the beginning, I could have sworn I heard his British accent at least in 3 different lines.
That may happen, but
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe's accent, American accent, is spotty at best.
Yeah.
It's sometimes he's like, I don't notice it. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's not bad. It sounded American. And the other times I'm like, ooh, that word.
Yeah,
is
it's
a
like
little
that,
bit-
like, that phrase.
that
like,
one
it's like,
word is a little bit like weird, like
Yeah.
worried, like I
Yeah,
don't know,
yeah,
like it's
yeah.
just the pronunciation is a little bit off,
Mhm.
and it's not quite believable,
Yeah.
and it's not really fair sometimes because
I like that he's trying.
preconditioned to like
Mhm.
hear his voice as like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
it's
guys, like, you're stuck with
yeah,
that. in
yeah.
your
It's
head.
not really fair, but at the same time, you know, lots of other British actors just you don't notice.
Yeah.
because they're great at doing accents. Like when someone's great at doing an American accent, you literally think they're American.
Yeah.
With this, I'm like,
yeah,
yikes, that one word.
it's
So
true.
it's a minor nitpick.
This was also like going back to like just on accents.
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor. I'd never heard that accent before.
His
Scottish?
natural speaking accent.
Yes.
Scottish accent.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't do it often.
No, that was the first time I'd ever heard him speak like that. So like,
Yeah, Big Fish, doesn't he have it in Big Fish?
He's southern.
uh,
It's not very different from his speaking voice. The southern accent isn't great, but
Anyways,
What
took me out
about
of it, sorry.
what's the one he did with?
No.
It's oh god,
Name.
yes.
someone dies and they like bury the body.
Yeah. Fuck. Danny
Oh.
Boyle.
Yeah, it's Danny Boyle.
Anyway, off topic.
You know the one I'm talking about though.
Yeah.
I think he did his own accent in that movie.
He did.
Yeah, his regular natural voice.
Cool.
What did you think of this movie though? Are you looking forward to it?
Sean Grave.
it's kind of got
Shall
me. It's kind of got me excited. Like I like seeing Daniel Craig in another role, or Daniel Radcliffe. God damn it!
Every time.
This
I'm afraid I
isn't-
told you guys I have a brain scan coming up next week. They're gonna see what's going on in there.
I'll see you there.
Swootyism.
Yeah, there's something pressing against something that there shouldn't be. Daniel Radcliffe. I'm excited because he's kind of stuck in his one role that I want to he is Harry Potter. I want to see him do more, and I'm actually getting something else from this. He looks a little different. He's doing a little more acting, which I think it's going to be good for him. I'm excited for it.
He's doing more Nazi salutes.
Well, compared to the ones he was
Normal?
doing before, which was 0, he's doing a lot more Nazi salutes.
Oh, man.
No, but I want to see him do more, and he is. Have all the movies he's done be amazing? No, but I'm excited. I like that he's doing more.
Yeah, I just want to give my thoughts on what I think about the actual movie besides
Okay.
his accent. It's ballsy for Daniel Radcliffe to do like a white supremacist undercover movie.
Like he's really trying to break out.
Like that's really different from what people are used to seeing out of Daniel Radcliffe. So I really liked his desire to branch out
Mm-hmm.
and do different things, like he did, like that.
Swiss Army Man.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, Swiss Army Man, like Horns, that Horns movie he did, which I never saw, but
He
seemed
did the
kind
F
of
word, which was
really
good.
weird.
Woman in
F
Black.
word. Women in Black. Just
Back 2.
he's really trying to avoid that typecast.
Yeah.
You know, to be trying to avoid like being like a Michael Cera or someone like that, where they just do the same thing over and over again. So I really appreciate what he's trying to do. Unfortunately, this movie doesn't look great. I think personally, it looks like very like average by the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary happens. Unexpected, nothing too unexpected happens.
So actually, yeah, I'm not excited for this. I just want to see him in this.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason.
Yeah, I want to see
that
how he
I
does.
would see it would be to see Daniel Radcliffe as a white supremacist.
Yeah,
Which is probably the main draw of this movie for anyone. Really.
yeah.
You know, would be to see Daniel Radcliffe, and I'm sure that's how they're trying to sell it.
Yep.
So, Tim,
Agree.
what are your thoughts?
I agree with all that.
Sick. Adam.
Fascinating. I think it looks good. I don't think it looks like amazing, but it looks like a step in the right direction for Daniel Radcliffe. Like it, yeah. I
Danny
think
Rads.
He looks like he should be good in it if he can hide that accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like an interesting story. Like it looks like a meaty role for him to like really sink his teeth into. It's not something like shallow. Yeah, I think it could be good. Could be really generic and like boring also.
Yeah.
That's definitely a
I
possibility.
get like Eye in the Sky, like
Ooh.
don't care.
So it could be a masterpiece if you ask Ty.
Yeah.
And
Like
the
some
rest of
people
the
might-
world.
Yeah.
Like some people might really like it, and some people might hate it. I don't know.
Yeah. I hope it's not too like preachy and like heavy-handed. You know, we'll see. Like that last line at the end was such
Weird.
an awkward like punch line. Like the finish of that line was so like I was actually feeling tense. I was like, oh, this could like go somewhere cool. Nope.
Like once they finished,
Got
it, it's just like,
stupid.
oh,
It's
that
the
was
left.
it. Yeah,
I'm like, what? You kidding me?
yeah. I thought
Like
that
they're
was really
like,
off.
yeah, like they always say like look to your right, or your left, like someone could be a rat or whatever. And he could have like ended there. Right?
Yeah,
He could have just looked over at Daniel Radcliffe.
And then that would have been it.
And then
that would have been great.
See his
I
expression.
would have been very intrigued.
And then if it cut there, I'd be like, shit, alright. But it didn't. He had to say that one stupid line.
No.
So dumb.
It's like, you don't have to preach that.
It's left. Well, yeah, you're in your car. There's no one to your right. It's the tree outside.
Stupid!
Fucking Nazis, man.
Yeah, so.
What else we got there, Scotty?
We got another trailer. Tim's feeling the time crunch. The old grandpa feels be kicking in.
I got some muscle relaxants for your sciatic.
I got some at my house. Thanks.
Of course you do.
I got some for some other reasons.
All right.
But, we won't get into that on today's episode.
Next week.
Goofy.
Stay tuned.
Next week on the
My other podcast.
Real rape.
GOAT. The Black Phillip prequel.
Black Phil.
Wait, this isn't?
Shit. No. GOAT, starring Nick Jonas,
Goat.
Ben Schnetzer, and James Franco.
Bringing a lot to the table.
Greatest of all time.
Ben Schnetzer plays a kid who goes to college, and his bro, Nick Jonas, I think he's actually his brother. I think they're actually supposed to be like brothers. Like
Yeah.
actually brothers.
Yes, they're actually brothers.
In this movie.
Really?
Who's in a fraternity, and Ben Schnetzer wants to join, and it's sort of about his struggle, trials and tribulations of joining this frat, going through the hazings and the initiations that happen, and it seems pretty intense. What are you guys' thoughts on GOAT? Adam.
Well, Scott. Well,
What does Adam think?
I really thought it looked. I don't know. You know?
Illuminating.
Sick.
I think it looks good. I think it looks good.
Okay.
Possibly. Could
You're
be
very
bad.
non-committal right now.
Okay, here
I think it looks
at first
like a movie.
I was like, we got a Nick Jonas Project X type bullshit movie. Don't care. But then I did kind of like the turn of events when it starts getting intense. Shit starts to get real.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, ooh, it kind of reminded me of that movie that I still haven't seen. Wanted to see Stanford Prison Experiment with the kid playing the Flash, Ezra Miller. That starts off as like a joke and then shit gets real. It kind of looks like that. Like if this turns into like a thriller, maybe.
Yeah. A lot of people have already seen
I
this
don't know.
movie. It's been playing at festivals.
Really?
Yeah.
When does it come out? Do you know? Wide release?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
September 23rd.
Okay.
So
September 23rd.
2
fairly
months.
soon. Okay. Okay. And are they saying it's a piece of shit? Or are they saying it's good?
They're saying it's good.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't offended
Currently,
by...
do you want to know?
Yeah, sure. Oh.
Do y'all want to know?
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
If it stays this way, it'll be certified fresh.
Ooh.
Let's just put it that way.
69%?
Is that the cutoff for fresh?
No, fresh is based on like your amount of votes or something like that. Wow.
I'm just guessing. 60.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Tim?
Christ.
You can tell me what it is.
82.
Really?
Wow.
That's fucking high. I
Okay.
thought it looked decent.
So I'm gonna weigh in here.
Okay.
This movie looks fucking stupid.
Ooh, harsh.
I am in no way interested in seeing this movie at all.
Well, circle the date.
Yeah, like
Because we're seeing it.
it looks so dumb.
That is fucking
Like maybe if
ruthless.
like halfway through the trailer there was a fucking body, then maybe I might get excited. No, it looks to me it looks so uninteresting.
Really?
Like it looks like a bunch of idiots doing frat shit. Like it looks just.
You had a bad experience.
Savage. Oh,
I don't want to talk about it. Okay.
Made some films you're not proud of.
Like
Festival.
you're not like it's physically impossible to go up a ladder with an egg up your ass. You know what?
It's true. actually.
Shit, bro, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
So I've heard.
I'm sorry. It's really touched a nerve with you.
What if I told you it's the director of Secret Life of Pets?
No, it's not.
No.
I'm so excited. No, it just to me it looks boring.
If I told you it was the director of The Last Witch Hunter.
Then I would say like this movie like right on par.
Savage.
Kidding, it's not. It's not.
What else has the director done? Is anything?
Well, let me just...
It's from the writer of Prince Avalanche that I watched a few days ago.
David Gordon Green, who also wrote Pineapple Express. It is also based on a memoir by Brad Land, who is Ben Schnetzel's character.
He directed Pineapple Express.
So it's a true story.
No. What? He has nothing to do with Pineapple Express.
David Gordon Green?
Writer of Goat?
Oh, he directed Pineapple Express. He didn't write it, though.
Okay, whatever.
Kill yourself.
What?
So when I say he has nothing to do with Pineapple Express, I mean that he directed him. So.
This looks like his...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's not his film debut, but it's...
No.
He hasn't done much.
You guys heard that, right? It's based on a true story?
Yeah.
What? No.
Brad Land is based off a memoir by him called Goat. And Ben Schnetzel is playing Brad Land.
Now, can we speculate? Why called Goat? Or did I miss that?
I don't know.
They called the like initiatees.
Yeah, it's probably an
Goats.
abbreviation for something like...
Greatest of all time?
Well, it's not. They're not going to call it greatest. of all
Gayest
time.
of
They're
all
just
time?
goats
Grossest?
because they're like literally like the lowest of the low, like animals.
Get
like
herded
a
around.
fucking pig pen.
Oh, what? I thought there was going to be some, like, unspeakable horror involving a goat. Like, they have to sacrifice a goat to, like, get in or something.
Right? Like something.
Oh my god.
That'd be fire.
Anyway. Dumb.
Okay, so we got one maybe. One looks like shit.
It looks interesting. It's
No.
it's
One looks
we've
interesting.
seen the frat house experience before in movies.
But have you seen The Frat House Meets Full Metal Jacket?
Animal House.
Yeah, Animal House.
That was the best quote ever.
That's the thing. Like,
I'm like, nope, nice try, though.
that's you hear all. You see the Hollywood version. Of all these like frat houses, like American Pie from all those movies and stuff, where it's like a comedy, or even like Everybody Wants Some. It's very like it's a very like PG version, But then you hear all the stories of like the crazy shit that happens in real life,
Yeah.
Scary.
where it's like the most fucked up shit you've ever heard.
Like, even that, like, cut of, like, the kid from Warcraft, like, about to chug that whiskey or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
And they're, like, all holding him down. You, like, wrong answer. You just see the fear in his eyes. He's like, like, I've never seen chugging whiskey look so scary.
Yeah, like, I like that it's showing that side of, like, and especially since it's based on a memoir, like, of what actually happens.
Yeah.
In these hazings, which are, in a lot of states, are banned.
Yeah.
Because of the crazy shit that's happened, that people's, like, lives have been endangered, so, like, they kind of have to, like,
I'm pretty
stop.
sure people have died from it, from hazings.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I like that it's sort of showing that side, which we haven't really seen in film before. So, I'm in. I'm intrigued. I'm not saying it's going to be good, but I'm intrigued.
I agree. That's where I fall if I didn't make myself
And this
clear.
might be a movie that, since it's coming out after TIFF, this might be a movie that we'll play at TIFF, I'm guessing.
Maybe we'll see it.
It does have that feel to it.
Yeah. And this might be a movie we'll see at TIFF, so stay tuned. And I do think Ben Schnetzer, who I think was atrocious in World of Warcraft, looks kind of good here.
Yeah, because he's playing a
I
college
agree.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's playing what he
Someone-
appeared to
He's
be.
playing a
his
kid.
own age.
He's playing a kid who could play WoW,
Uh-huh.
which is what he looked like in WoW.
Did you weigh in, Tim?
I've not.
Tim, why don't you go ahead?
You can follow us on Twitter at UpRealLate. No, I agree. It looks interesting. I was kind of like, for the first little bit, I was expecting like the big like comedic drop of this movie, and then it just kept getting more and more dark. And I was like, okay, interesting. I like where this is
Yeah,
going.
that's how I felt. I was like, wow.
Franco will probably be only in that one scene, I think.
Yeah, he probably has a pretty small part.
I know he's producing this movie, I think. But besides that, it looks pretty interesting.
I feel like if they were going to go dark,
Why
they
so much
haven't
hatred?
gone dark enough. Like, it seems like this looks...
They can't show you in the trailer, though, if they're going to go super dark. What is it rated? That will tell.
It's probably rated R.
I would assume R.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? They could definitely go dark.
I don't know. Just
Didn't
from
we?
what I saw, I just
What party have you been to? Wow,
It's just not dark as my party's been.
you guys wouldn't believe what I do on Wednesdays. Anyways,
Well, I would.
I don't know. It looks uninteresting to me. It looks like something I'm just gonna watch and just be like, okay.
I watched that.
It could
No.
be that. I don't disagree. Yeah, it is rated R. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna get anything from it.
Were you guys taken out by Nick Jonas's presence?
No.
I thought he fit well.
Yeah, he looks like
Didn't
a
bother
frat
me
guy.
at all.
See,
Yeah.
I like his choices. I liked how, he was like a
So you have other choices?
Jonas Brother, like,
Yeah.
pop idol, fuckboy,
Yep.
Okay.
and yet he's trying to break out as an actor, as like an
Yeah.
actual actor.
And actually, even musically,
No, I agree.
And same with his. I mean, we are a film podcast, but musically, trying to do his own thing.
yeah,
I like him as as a person trying to become more credible.
yeah.
Trying to do
you
his Justin Timberlake
Yeah.
thing with Alpha
Like-
Dog style.
Yeah, he's not. Nick Jonas. He's not trying to like do those stupid like Disney movies, like shit
Yeah.
like that. He's
Like a
doing
Nicholas
these.
Sparks movie or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Some teeny.
I like that he's going
Yeah.
out a little bit and doing these indie flicks. I
Yes,
like that.
he's-
I
yeah,
appreciate,
I
I
agree.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
In the same way that I appreciate Daniel Radcliffe
yeah,
going out with these roles.
I like let's be honest, this isn't a blockbuster. Like, the mainstream isn't going to see this movie yet. So it's not like he did it for, like, the press. Like, he clearly liked the script and, like,
wanted to do this.
it looked like a good movie, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you don't do this type of movie for the money or the press.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right.
When the movie comes out.
Yeah,
right, Scott?
we'll
I guess we'll see.
color me interested. I think that'll do it, boys. Episode 53.
Damn.
That's it. Tim, what do we got?
You can follow us on Twitter at UprealLates. You can follow us on iTunes. Subscribe to us. We're also on SoundCloud. And you can follow me on Letterboxd at UprealTim.
You can find us on Facebook and on Instagram at UpReal8 Podcast, and you can also find me on the Letterboxd at UpRealTie, spelled
the.
Tye.
Follow me, Adam, on Twitter at Franny25 and on Instagram and Letterboxd at UprealAdam. Real like a movie reel.
You can follow me, Scott, on Letterboxd at UpRealScott. Yeah, guys. Keep it real.